Hey guys, it's Tony with Geek Designs, back with you with another graphic design video. Sorry I've been gone for a while, some personal stuff's been going on just with girlfriend getting a job, nephews moving to Florida, and a bunch of other things going on at work, but back with another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about what are your career options as a graphic designer in 2018. Remember, design videos come out Mondays, so get subscribed for that. When it comes to a career, everyone needs one. At least everyone needs a job. A career is bigger than a job. But as a graphic designer in 2018, you got more options than you ever did before. There's more paths to find clients. There's more ways of finding clients. The internet has opened up a whole door for designers to become more than just a hands attached to a keyboard. So let's go over some of the big options that you have. When it comes to a career as a graphic designer, you have, I'd say, maybe 3 major options that you can choose, and then there's a bunch of subcategories in those 2 groups. Work for an agency. You can work for a in-house company, let's say like a company that needs a designer inside their company, or you could freelance. Those are the big 3 you can choose from. I mean, there's plenty of subcategories within those categories. Those are the big 3. Those 3 we're going to go over today and kind of break them down and tell you why you might like it, why you might not like it, why it might be a better fit for you than the other options, just depending on what kind of workflow you like, what kind of work environment you like, and even how to get to those possible places to work for. So let's talk about advertising. No, not advertising. So let's talk about in-house design. This is another option that you can have out of school. It's a good work environment, similar to agency. You have a boss, you have all that stuff, but instead of having multiple clients, multiple different kind of projects, multiple different variables that you have to worry about, you only have one. You have that one company that you're always working on, trying to build more stuff, get all that stuff out, work with the marketing team usually, or a marketing director, or a business director, depending on how big of a company it is. The big drawbacks to this, though, is that it can get pretty repetitive working for the same company, working for the same type of work. There are some ways to work this out and how to survive in in-house design. I will link up to a good video that helped me when I was doing this, and I'm still doing this. I'll admit it can get a little bit repetitive doing it, but if you are doing more than design, it can be a lot of fun. Like with my in-house design job, I do more than graphic design. I do the marketing, I do design, web design. I work with the sales team directly, help them build up the sales team. So maybe it's a good place for you if you want to try to branch out, because you really can't branch out in an agency like this. Everyone has their specific job, their specific role, and that's it. So if you want to try to branch out in a smaller company and try to become the designer or the marketing guy, this is a good place to start. I've learned a lot from this. I've learned that there are many things that designers don't consider when it comes to working with clients, because you get to see that end result of the client. And I think in an agency you don't get to see that as much. You just get to see the client when they come in, when they leave, and when you hand off the project. And then after that, you don't know what's going on after that. So I think this is a good start if someone wants to get into design, and maybe even as an internship, it would be a good job for you. That's how I started mine. I started as an internship. They hired me on board, and I've been there for 5 years now, so keep that in mind. Let's go over the last one, which a lot of people think is the best option, but not really. So let's talk freelancing. Now, freelancing is one of the things that I would say it's the sexy design job. It's the design job that everyone admires and wants to do, and thinks that it's the most freedom, because you get to wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and then, work whenever you want to work, work wherever you want to work. But the truth of the matter is, it is probably the hardest one out of all 3 to do. You've got to be basically a one-man band show. You got to hunt your clients. You got to do your purchase orders or your receipts. You got to make sure the client pays on time. If they don't pay on time, what happens? Do the work, do revisions, contracts, everything. And this can get a little overwhelming for some people. But if you like that, if you have an entrepreneurial drive, this is the best option for you. I mean, I do it outside of in-house design, and I love it. I love working with clients. I love communicating with clients. I love understanding where they are in their overall business, and why are they needing these services to get further, why my services can help them. I mean, this is what entrepreneurs love, and if you have that in you, do it. Some agencies will allow you to do this outside of the scope of your work, as long as it's not affecting it. In-house as well. Others will not. They will straight tell you, when you are working for us and only for us. So read your contracts, understand when you're hiring, what's possible. But this is one that it will hurt you, it'll kill you, but if you love it, you love it. I'll admit there are times where you see a dry spell and you have to figure out how to get clients in. And that can be hard sometimes. So if you don't have that tough skin or that mental ability of figuring it out and dealing with the rough times, this may not be the position for, or the job for you, the career for you. So keep that in mind. I've seen a lot of people do freelancing, and it just makes them extremely depressed because they're not getting clients as quickly as they thought. So maybe do in-house and agency work if you can, also freelance, and use the other two as a pillow. That's what I do right now. I use in-house as a pillow while I'm freelancing on the side. So I think these are all really 3 good options. Again, there's many subcategories below all these. So, you know, if you want me to go into depth into each one, just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make a video for each specific section of a career as a graphic designer. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you learned about what career options you have as a graphic designer. If I didn't explain anything well, or if you have any more questions, or if you have any comments about what your idea of a career as a graphic designer is, just leave them down in the comments down below, and I'll get down there and talk with you. Remember, design videos come out Monday, so get subscribed for that if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.